Hi Aries, this is Nyanja from Truth to Change Road. I'm here to do your summer solstice reading. First, I want to say thank you to all the people who liked, shared, and subscribed to my channel. Thank you very much. So let's get started. So for summer solstice consists of Cancer season, Leo season, and Virgo season. So let's start with Cancer season, which is from June 20th to July 21st. So your message for this time period is resistance and air. So yeah, there's definitely, you can see here the elements look very similar here. So I think what I'm getting is that you're kind of the rock in the middle. You're sort of in the middle of chaos, or you're in the middle of what appears to be chaos. It's like things are trying to push you forward. Okay, so let me just gather my thoughts. So there's a sea of thoughts that are trying to push you forward, sea of perspectives that are trying to push you forward, and there's a little bit of resistance. You know, you could be pushed away towards new shores, but you're kind of grappling onto the little seedlings that you've created when there's a whole other store. Like, it's almost like chaos is feeding the seedlings, but in order for you to find stability, you're gonna have to like go with the flow on these thoughts. That's what I'm getting. Because your tarot cards here are the Six of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Strength card in reverse, and the Queen of Cups. So there's a lot of water energy here present, and with this Six of Cups, you know, it has to do with nostalgia, it has to do with your inner child, it has to do with a soulmate connection, soulmate lesson. And it's almost like this nostalgia, this sense of reflection, this sense of understanding the past is moving towards this strength energy that is in reverse. You can see here, moving towards the strength energy. And the strength energy is reflecting here on the past. It's almost like your past thoughts and your present states are kind of meeting each other and maybe resisting each other a little bit. And with the Queen of Cups, it's like this sort of emotional equilibrium that's happening here at the end of Cancer season. But right now, it just seems like these past thoughts, these past thoughts aren't necessarily past thoughts, past connections. They aren't necessarily, yes, past thoughts and connections that are kind of leading towards this strength in reverse. It's almost like the strength in reverse is sort of lack of confidence, it's sort of uncertainty, unsureness in self, is trying to have a conversation with the past. Trying to have a conversation with your inner child. I mean, that's what Leo is as well. This is the card of Leo, this inner child, this playfulness. So I think it's really saying in order to get to a place of playfulness here, you have to find a sense of emotional equilibrium. Because your advice card here is also the Empress. And the Empress is reflecting on the past as well. But there's a sense of abundance that's coming from reflection on the past. So it's able to be the what is it called? The fertilizer for the future. That's what it is. Having this sense of peace, this sense of abundance, this sense of togetherness is what's happening. But in order to have that, you're gonna have to get to a place where you're not where you're allowing these thoughts from the past to move through you, but not control you. Yeah. All right. So let's get to Leo season, which is from July 22nd to July 23rd to August 22nd. Anyways, so you have intuition and home. It's asking you during Leo season to really get to a place where you're reflecting on what home means to you. Getting to a place where you know where you can be at home with people. And using your intuition to discern what is the right home for you, what is the right types of people, what is the right types of partners, and having that clarity around what exactly it means to feel at peace, to feel like you belong, or the sense of belonging. Because with your tarot cards here, it's the Three of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups in reverse. So with the Three of Swords and the Two of Cups, there is this sort of disconnect that's happening, whether it be with a job, partner, friendships, you know. There's this disconnect and this lack of balance happening. And with the Three of Pentacles in the middle, is talking about really building with other people. This person's kind of building alone. Usually the Three of Pentacles has to do with building with other people. And what I'm getting in my messages is this idea of building and creation. Like maybe at first you're kind of building out of this sense of misery, this sense of fear, this sense of uncertainty, this sense of anxiety, and it's asking you to shift towards building a foundation. You can't, it's really warning you during this period not to build a foundation out of grief, not to build a foundation out of fear, because that's just going to lead to imbalanced situations and connections. Because your card of advice here is the Ten of Pentacles. This is a very beautiful energy, and this deck is a little bit chaotic, but there's a sense of purpose and this sense of equity in their roles here. You can see that this goat thing is protecting this horse thing, and this horse thing is carrying this goat thing. So there's a balance here. There's a balance. There's stability, you know, but it's really asking you to come from a place of internal stability, so you're able to manifest in the external here. Having this place of home, understanding what your home is, really taking the time to build that foundation of understanding of what home is. But in order to do that, you're going to have to get out of that place of seeing your foundation in the lens of scarcity and fear. So your overall cards for Virgo season, which is from August 23rd to September 22nd, is creativity and ceremony. Creativity and ceremony. Usually when I say ceremony card, it has to do with celebration, it has to do with rituals, it has to do with rituals. Leave my stuff alone, don't I? So it's asking, I was talking to my cat. So it's asking you to be flexible on how you relate to other people, because there's this idea of celebration, this idea of celebrating connection, but in order to be able to be in that celebratory space, that space of creating rituals, creating ceremonies, creating anniversaries with people, you have to be flexible about how you engage with people. Because your tarot cards here are the Four of Cups in reverse, the Five of Swords in reverse, and the Four of Swords in reverse. So there's these two fours here that is around building foundation. That is about the foundation. That is creating stability. And getting out of that space here with the Four of Cups, so you're able to receive that stability. Releasing these conflicting thoughts so you're able to receive that stability. But it's also asking you during this time period to really take a time to reflect so you're not burnt out from all the work that you're doing. You know, don't overdo trying to connect with people during Virgo season, because that's just really going to drain you. Really, with your advice card here, it's telling you to protect your energy. You know, it's saying put yourself out there, be flexible. And that's part of being flexible is protecting your energy, is knowing different ways to when to engage and when to be open. When to be engaged and open, and when to be protective. You know, it's just this flexibility, like I said, that is really important for you during the Virgo season. And like I said, it's getting out of this space of apathy so you're able to build a foundation, recognizing the opportunities that have been in front of you, that are in front of you, and that will be presented in front of you. But in order to do that, you're going to have to release these conflicting thoughts. And keep it simple, really. Keep it simple. That's a lot of what I'm getting with this flexibility, is just keeping it simple. Allow yourself to just take the time to adapt. And I think this is what the Four of Swords is also saying, is don't rush things. Don't rush things. Take your time. Take that space to reflect, and you'll be able to be receptive here with the Queen of Cups. You have the Queen of Cups twice here, so you got Queen of Cups in Cancer season, and also again now as advice in Virgo season. So that's your reading. If you like a personal reading from me, email me at truthexchangetarot@gmail.com. And I have full moon and new moon readings that I do every. I have full moon and new moon readings that I do on my Instagram at truthexchangetarot and on my website at truthexchange.tumblr.com. Check it out, and thanks for watching. Blessings.